I stood on the corner of West Street, coffee in hand, watching the morning unfold in this city. The sun shone brightly, illuminating the towering buildings that crowded the skyline. I had always found solace in the city's bustle, a comforting chaos that mirrored my own life. Today, however, felt different. My name is Merritt Sullivan. I am an aspiring journalist chasing stories that matter. I had just grabbed my coffee from my friend, Elena Torres, who always greeted me with a warm smile, despite her busy morning serving regulars. I was supposed to meet Amina Patel, a passionate nonprofit worker, to discuss her latest project. She had this fire in her eyes, and I admired her determination, something I needed to reignite in myself. As I glanced at my watch, I spotted Amina weaving through the crowd, her scarf fluttering behind her like a banner of hope. Just a few blocks away, I knew David Chen, a firefighter with a heart of gold, was gearing up for what he thought would be a routine day. And in the park, my friend Tommy O'Reilly was likely setting up his easel, capturing the city's essence in his vibrant paintings. But none of us could have foreseen how our lives would intertwine in a way that would forever alter our fates. As I took a sip of my wild cactus coffee, the air around me thickened with anticipation and unspoken tension that I couldn't quite understand. I brushed it off, eager to connect with Amina and dive into her vision. Little did I know the day ahead would shatter our expectations and bind us together in ways we could never imagine. As I made my way toward the center, I felt a surge of energy in the air. Amina was already waiting near the entrance, her eyes bright with enthusiasm.
Merritt, I'm so glad you made it.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, I replied, glancing around at the bustling scene. People hurried past us, unaware of the gravity of the moment. As we entered the building, the atmosphere shifted subtly. An unsettling tension hung in the air, but I pushed it aside, focusing on Amina's vision for her nonprofit. She spoke passionately about empowering immigrant women, her words painting a vivid picture of hope and community. So, tell me more about your nonprofit, I encouraged, trying to focus on her passion.
It's called Empowered Her, and it's aimed at helping immigrant women navigate the challenges of starting their own businesses. I want to provide resources, mentorship, and a safe space for them to share their stories.
That sounds incredible, I said, genuinely impressed. What inspired you to start this? She paused, taking a deep breath.
I've seen so many women in my community struggle, juggling jobs and family responsibilities. I was lucky enough to have support, but not everyone does. I want to create a network where we can lift each other up.
I nodded, feeling the weight of her words. How can I help?
If I can get a few local businesses on board, it could make a difference. A real difference. I was hoping you could help me with outreach, maybe write some articles to highlight our mission.
She said, her voice strong. Absolutely, I replied, excitement bubbling up within me. We can also host events to engage people. I know a few local artists who might be willing to showcase their work for a cause.
That's totally fabulous.
Meanwhile, David was gearing up at the firehouse. He exchanged banter with his colleagues, but the knot in his stomach grew tighter. Something felt off about that morning, an instinct honed by years of experience. As they prepared to roll out, he couldn't shake the feeling that today would be different. Hey, Jen, are you ready to save the day again? Joked Mike, a seasoned firefighter, with a hearty laugh.
Always ready. Just hope it's not another cat-in-a-tree situation.
David replied, forcing a smile.
But those are the easy days,
said Lisa, a rookie firefighter with wide eyes and a heart full of ambition.
I want to see some real action.
Just remember, it's not about the glory. It's about protecting lives. You never know what a day will bring.
Especially not this day,
I get that, but it's exciting to think about.
she said, her enthusiasm palpable. Just then the fire chief entered the room, his face grim. Everyone, listen up! We've got reports so absurd, they're on top of the world! Gear up and roll out! David's heart raced. He exchanged glances with Mike and Lisa, the weight of the moment settling in.
This is it. Let's go save the day. Meanwhile,
Finishing my 15-minute break at the diner, I glanced at the television mounted on the wall. The news ticker, flashing alarming updates. I remember my son Miguel is in school today, and these alerts were making me worry for his safety. Hey, boss, I gotta call the school, just to ensure Miguel's all right.
sure, go ahead, Elena. It's looking pretty slow right now anyway.
Elena thanks them for their understanding, and she calls the operator. The operator, however, is unable to patch Elena through, due to the school and district's phone lines being busy. Feeling an anxiety attack, she grabbed her things and stepped outside, immersed in the chaos of the streets.
Hey, Elena, where are you going? Leave now and your pay will be docked. Meanwhile,
Suddenly, something was spotted over us. Nobody thought anything of it at first, but what caught our attention was its shiny exterior, and its speed was causing it to make a rapid nosedive, like if it were losing altitude. If we didn't know better, it looked like it could hit the city, but it's probably just our imaginations. Suddenly, a figure approached from the crowd, Sophia, a Jewish woman, and she just so happens to be Amina's friend, joined us.
Did you feel that?
She asked, breathless.
Something's not right. We cannot be here at the towers.
Sophia, calm down. You're not making any sense. What are you trying to say?
Amina, knock it off. But you see, we're all on dangerous ground.
What's that supposed to mean? Last I checked, this wasn't 99 River Street.
What do you think this program is? The Unbearable Award? Now is not the time for jokes, Merit. Sophia, please just tell me what's happening.
Look, it's a bird! It's a plane! It's gonna kill us!
Everyone, run and hide!
Before we could respond, the first plane struck the North Tower. The impact reverberated through the city, an explosion of chaos that shattered the morning's calm. As the chaos unfolded, Amina, Sophia, and I rushed outside. David and his team were already mobilizing, heading toward the smoke and the destruction. Elena, now in the crowd, felt a surge of fear for her son, desperately trying to reach him at school. Tommy, still in the park, saw the plume of smoke rising in the distance. He felt an urge to paint, to capture this moment of heartbreak, but he knew he had to help instead. Ibrahim and Ravi, who were near the bookstore, heard the commotion and rushed to join the others. Ibrahim's community spirit fueled his determination to help, and Ravi's tech skills made him a valuable ally. Miriam, on her way to work, saw the chaos erupting around her and instinctively headed towards the nearest hospital, ready to assist in any way she could. Unbeknownst to them, their paths were about to intertwine in a profound and unexpected way, as the threads of fate pulled them together amidst the tragedy.
I said it once and I'll say it again. We at Black Sun Cinemas love your company during story time, and we hope that you enjoyed this cinematic masterpiece. Thank you for tuning in, and goodbye.